Okay, we are live now, and hello everyone, those who have joined. Hi Sadiq. We will be starting in just next 5 minutes. Let's wait for other friends. Hello Aditya. Thank you for joining. Let's wait for another 5-10 minutes so that all of our friends are here. Hi. Thank you, Sadiq. I'm really glad that you like my art. How is it going there? We have people in India as well, from India, and that's my mom. That's my brother-in-law. Hi. Hello. Thank you for joining. I understand for the people in India, the time zone is slightly odd. Oh, that's Advait, my friend from India. Hello. Thank you for joining. I hope everybody is safe and healthy. The times are not very good right now, but I hope it's getting better. The situation is getting better, and I hope everybody is good, it's healthy, safe. Okay, so I'll just start now, and will welcome as people keep on coming. Welcome to this art tour live session, and thank you for joining this today. My name is Renu, and I am the founder of RK Artworks, and it is a part of RK Academy, which was founded by my mother 10 years back. Hello Nia, and I would like to firstly thank Nia for organizing this amazing session, and us Contemporary Art Gallery as well. It's amazing what you guys are doing for new artists, and to connect art in Canada. Just yesterday I received the magazine, and it's amazing. I could see all the efforts put in, and I understand that there's a lot going at the back end, and it has come out very beautifully in the magazine, and I'm happy to be a part of it as well. I saw my sketch getting featured in the magazine, so I'm really happy. So again, those who have just joined, you have not missed a lot. I'm just starting with the session, and it's great that we have such platforms available where we can connect virtually in spite of the pandemic, because I understand you, just like me, you guys are also dying to go out and meet your friends and celebrate. It's summer in Canada, and I really miss going out, especially to the art events, and share my art making experience. But it's great that we have Instagram live today, and I can share the experience with you directly. I just got a comment from Sadiq about Benedict Cumberbatch. I'll be getting to that soon. That is made out of coffee, and we'll be discussing that soon. Hi Urmi, that's my roommate. Hello. And so today's discussion is going to be very interesting. I'll be mainly talking about 3 art mediums that I work with primarily. So the first one is charcoal, colored pencils, and coffee. So coffee I recently started working with a year ago, and it's very interesting because I personally love coffee, and I like watercolors as well as a medium of art. So I thought of kind of combining both of them. So it's pretty interesting. And the most interesting part, and the part I am most excited about, is the coffee demo. So in few minutes I'll be showing you how I make coffee paintings and how I use coffee to make portraits. So that's a part of it. And then I'll be also sharing some techniques and tools with you. As I am a self-taught artist, I understand it's very difficult for beginners to kind of get to know the tools and techniques, and I hope my suggestions would be helpful for the beginners. Firstly I would like to give you a small tour of my paintings here. Okay, so this one is made out of coffee. That is my first coffee painting. I made it a year ago. The inspiration behind it was I had just started watching Sherlock, so and I was madly in love with Benedict. So and I wanted to try something new, new art form. So the only person that came to my mind was Benedict, and I made this. I used charcoal to give the finishing, because as I'm slightly new to this medium, the fine tuning and the finishing of the portrait is made with charcoal. Then here there is a colored pencil portrait that I recently made. This is a commissioned work, so you might not be able to understand who the person is, but this is made with colored pencils, Faber-Castell Polychromos. That one I use for colored portraits. And here is another one that I made recently. And here are some more coffee paintings that are commissioned again. So this one is the customer did not have a photo of all four of them together. So thank you, by the way, for all your comments. I apologize, I'm very bad at multitasking, so I cannot really look at the comments and talk about the paintings at the same time. But I can see all the comments, and thank you so much for all your appreciation. So as I was saying, the customer was not having a photograph of all these four together, so he just sent me different photographs, and he wanted that with Friends theme. That's a popular TV series. So I made this recently. That's another one here, and this is a part of the demo that I'll be showing you soon. Yes, that's about it. And I'm sorry I do not have charcoal painting with me right now. I'll be making one soon, and I really miss charcoal painting, because I haven't done that since a very long time. So I would really love to have suggestions from you guys, what I should make, or do you have anybody in your mind that I should be making a portrait of? So please feel free to comment in the comment box, or if you want, you can just text me on Instagram or Facebook. I'm very open to share I'm very open to take your suggestions and share your art experience as well, if you wish to. So that's about it. So but even though I do not have a charcoal painting, I will definitely be sharing the tools and techniques about charcoal painting as well. So that's about it. I think without wasting much time, I will just start with the coffee demo that I talked about earlier. So I'll be showing you a piece of work that I started recently, and I haven't finished that. So I'll be finishing it with you. We're doing it together. So here you go. So this is something that I created recently, and I hope you guys can guess who this person is. This is Bob Marley, and yeah, so basically I'll be doing the hair part today. I have done the face and the features already. So yes, to start with, I'll just introduce you to this amazing medium. This is coffee. This is a fine powder. I usually prefer fine coffee powder rather than the normal one that we get in shops. That is not recommended. It's better if you have finely grinded coffee. So it's similar to watercolors. If you have used that in the past, it's very similar to that. You just have to mix water in coffee, but be careful because coffee is not something exactly same as colors. It's very different. It does not fit your brush, if you know what I mean. So you have to be slightly careful with that, and I would suggest do not mix a lot of water. You have to be slightly careful with that, because then if the coffee gets too dilute, then it would not be a good shade, or a shade that you wish to have. So yeah, I am using a flat brush over here as I am covering slightly larger area, and I have taken the coffee, and yeah, I'll just be using a normal strokes, just like we do in watercolors. And another interesting part with coffee is sometimes after a point of time you get the same shade. You cannot have a lot of variation after a point of time, so you have to be careful with that as well. Like, you have to change the shade quite often when it comes to coffee. And yes, about the contrast as well, with coffee it's slightly difficult because it's not like charcoal, black or white. It's brown. It's somewhere in the middle. So it's better to use darker shades so that you get the right contrast. And here you go. Another technique I usually follow with watercolors as well as coffee painting is I use water wash first. So rather than just mixing water with color and then directly using the color, I prefer to use dilute coffee or dilute color in the beginning, and then mix the darker shades in it, just like this, so that the color is pretty uniform and you will not see patches in that case. So that's another advantage of it. If you have any questions, any queries, please feel free to hit the comment box, and I would be happy to answer them. Hi Sneha, hi Neil. I hope you guys are enjoying the summer. And yes, that's pretty much it. So if you are just starting with coffee painting, I would say you can use black pens or sketch pens at the end of your painting to give the highlights or to give the contrast. That is also another way, if for the beginners, of course. Once you are comfortable with the medium, you can definitely try and give the highlights with coffee itself. You will be able to give the contrast, but it's better to use black pens. Yeah, I understand. The texture looks really good. The paper that I am using is watercolor paper 300 GSM. For those who are unknown to this technicalities or technical words, GSM represents the thickness of the paper. So higher the GSM, thicker the paper is. And for watercolors, I really recommend using particularly watercolor paper, because then the texture and the whole effect of the painting is really good. And yeah, and sometimes if you have tried watercolor painting in the past, if you try that on normal paper, you might have experienced that the paper comes out after a point of time, and it becomes very difficult to use a lot of water on the paper. So that's the main reason of using watercolor paper particularly. Okay, so we are done with the painting now. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any specific questions, please feel free to ask me anytime on Instagram or right now as well in the comment box. Please feel free to just hit it. And yeah, I think be it any art form, it's just about starting somewhere, and it's never too late to start practicing the hobby, the art form, because I have heard from a lot of people that they say that I'm not that good at art, or I'm not that good at painting, so it's better that I don't do it, I don't practice it. But actually it's not about the final product. Sometimes it's about the process that you enjoy. It's all about the emotions that you feel while practicing that art. Whether it's dancing, it's singing, or poems or writing, anything, the emotions that you feel, it's nothing like that. So it's never too late to practice or to start something new. In this pandemic, I understand the situation. It's very demotivating at times, and it's very negative. But this is the right time to start something new, to start learning something new. I myself lost an internship due to COVID-19, but I'm utilizing this time to learn hand lettering and paper cutting and caricature. So if you can utilize this time, I understand during your normal days, like you hardly get time to spend on these kind of things, your hobbies or your something that you like. But now it's very convenient that you can take out time, spend time on yourself, and it gives you immense pleasure and immense happiness, and it fills the emptiness that you never knew you had. And yeah, it's something that stays with you. I think art is something that never leaves you. I'll just share a small story with you. We all know that we get honey from honeybees, and there was this honeybee staying in the beehive, and with all her friends and everybody, and they were enjoying their life, they were producing honey, and they were very happy in their own lives. And people, humans, are again interesting species. So there comes the humans, and they just destroy the beehive, and they took out the honey from the beehive, and the home was destroyed. For honeybees, it was home, and it was destroyed by humans. So all the honeybees flew, and one of them just went and sat on the flower. So the flower said, "It's so unfortunate for you. Humans just destroyed your home, and they took the honey that you produced. So you must be feeling very sad." So the honeybee said, "Yeah, they took the honey from me, but not the art of honey making." So art is something that stays with you. Art is something that you practice for yourself, and nobody can take that from you. So I really encourage everyone to to take out some time for yourself. I'm an engineer myself, and I'm professionally a mechanical engineer. I just finished my master's from University of Toronto, and this is something I do as a pastime. This is my favorite pastime, and I'm very fortunate to have connected with people like professional artists like Nia and us Contemporary Art Gallery. But I really encourage people who pursue art as a hobby, because again, money can definitely give you a lifestyle, or money can help you buy things that you want to buy. But art will give you happiness. It's something very close to your heart, and that's why it's a major part of my life, and it would be great if you could share your thoughts as well. I started this online art gallery 2 years back, and because I think something made out of hand, made by yourself, and if you're gifting that to somebody, that makes the moment more special. And that's why I started making portraits for people, and I started taking orders. I started commissioning the work, and I'm really enjoying it. The response that I got just in 2 years was amazing. I made some challenging paintings and portraits, and I'm very happy to have tried different mediums. And that is also another thing, like you have to keep on trying new things, you have to keep on learning new things. There is no end to learning, and if I can do it, you can also do it. I just started a bit early, but there's no right or wrong time to start. It's always the right time to start. And yeah, another thing I would say is, I understand like the situation is very negative right now, but if you start something new, or if you start learning something new, then 2020 will be remembered as a year of learning something new, rather than remembering what you lost. And that would be my thought, my positive thought, and that actually drives me the most. Like nothing is fixed, so anything is possible. So yeah, that's it. And I think I hope you enjoyed the live coffee session, coffee painting with me, and feel free to message me on Instagram. I do take orders, so if you wish to gift the painting or the sketch to anybody, please feel free to message me, text me, and I'll be happy to chat with you. Thank you guys for joining today, and it was great virtually talking with you and sharing my art experience. I would like to thank Nia again. Thank you, Nia, and stay connected. Thank you. Bye.